We will move on when I write down my timestamp here. We will end it with tight ends. Good God. Don't stream tight end. Don't pick tight ends up off of waivers. The starting tight ends suck. Like, just you're praying here. So shallow leagues, you got Hunter Henry, who you're just going to pray he gets into the end zone. Isaiah Likely, you're going to pray he repeats week 1. Taysom Hill does what Taysom Hill does. The obvious one here, because somehow he meets the cut, is Brock Bowers at 74% rostered. I don't know how that's even possible. He's 74% rostered. It may have gone up, but it's insane. Obviously, I'm not going to include him, but I guess if you're stuck in this position and you need a streamer for next week, Taysom, Henry, or Likely. Am I crazy to just go Taysom and pray I run into his 40-point week?
If Keenan does not play this week, I would chase Cole Kmet. Like, he's actually a good
in here. I think he's in the higher tier.
Okay, yeah. Then I would say Cole
or the
Kmet
lower tier, I guess.
It all depends if Keenan Allen comes back or not, because they're playing the Rams. They're going to score a lot. Like, that's a good and we saw they threw it a bunch last week. I get it, but like, I just have a hard time with the Hunter Henry's of the world because his role completely disappeared last week, which made no sense. So Likely, he's not running enough routes. I'm going to take Kmet over Taysom. To tell the truth. No.
Kmet's not in this. You can't add this. Henry, Likely, or Taysom. Kmet's in the 50 to 60%.
Henry, I guess, but I feel so gross saying Hunter Henry. Oh,
all right. Okay, we'll move on to the medium option since you really want Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet's at 46%. Then he's got K. Dotton at 28%. Brenton Strange, Zach Ertz, Mike Gesicki. I agree here. Cole Kmet is the one I'm chasing if Allen is out. Because it looks like the running backs are useless. K. Dotton is the most frustrating player I've ever seen. He has the best usage that never translates to fantasy points. Brenton Strange is a decent streamer while Engram's out. Zach Ertz gonna Zach Ertz, and Mike Gesicki is a more athletic, higher potential version of Hunter Henry, where you just pray you run into his game. I think you're right, or his big game. I think you're right here. It's Cole Kmet for me. Anyone else in this medium range interest you?
Well, this is the injury-based guy with Brenton Strange. He was fine last week. You could probably throw him out there because that offense desperately needs somebody in the middle of the field. They finally got Chris Kirk going. But yeah, like, I don't mind Brenton Strange. I'm not doing K. Dotton, man. Like, he just runs routes and does nothing with him. It's so pointless. Gesicki, sure. Eric Hall's coming on, but you go one of those guys. Yeah, if you can't get Kmet, I would chase Brenton Strange. If Ingram's out again, that would be the guy I would go for.
Let's close it out with the deepest of leagues, under 25% rostered. I think the easy answer here is Tyler Conklin. He seems to have the most upside, the highest floor, which doesn't say much when you look at the guys that are rostered here in under 25% of leagues. Jordan Akins, Kylan Granson, Johnny Munt, Will Dissly, Tucker Kraft, Josh Wiley, Chigo Conquo, Tommy Tremble, and Jonnu Smith, who have all had at least one tight end, one finish this week, like top 12 or this year, which tells you how bad tight end is. Tyler Conklin for me is the easy pick here, and he's a streamer. I think he's probably tight end 10 to 12, which tells you how bad the position is. But
the position sucks. Yeah, I was hoping like Dissly would be a thing. It's not really happening for Dissly. So yeah, let's do the Tyler Conklin thing. Of this group of guys, it's just like, I mean, Akins is running routes. You can do the thing as long as Njoku's out. He's going to be running routes, so you could play that game too. But we saw last week it didn't really work out. Yeah, I'm taking Tyler Conklin by far over all of these guys because he's Aaron Rodgers like tight end. Like, that's all you need. He freaking supported what's his face was tight end 3 on like 50 receptions. Like, it was an absurd season for him. So yeah, I'll do Conklin.
All right, so let's do a little recap. A, because I need because I think we should, but B, because I want to know who to put on the covers when I chop these up into positional. So we are agreeing the tight end to go after here is Kmet. Yes, across the board, across all ownership levels, Kmet.
Let's do it.
All right. The wide receiver, did we agree on one? Was it, what did we say? Oh, Deontay. It was Deontay, correct?
Yeah, Deontay's available. Yeah, Deontay for sure.
That's the guy. Oh, who could have predicted the FFU would be on Deontay Johnson?
We're back, baby. We never lost.
I think running back, we agreed it was Carson Steele.
Yeah, and if you want, you could put Bucky on the cover because everybody's.
I think I'm going to go Bucky because I think Steele was on it last week, which leaves us with our quarterback option of the week, who has got to be. I think Geno's too cliche for me. It's either Fields or Dalton. I want to go
Fields.
Dalton. How about you?
If you want to go Dalton, that's fine. I prefer Fields, but yeah, we can go Dalton. I don't mind it. Let's get the old ginger in there.
Oh, I love it. Love it. All right. Well, that is going to conclude our week 4 waiver wire show. Check back tomorrow where we start our week 4 home game previews. What's Thursday night football? I think it's an NFC team, isn't it, this time?
It is, if I can get to week 4 at some point in time. Yes, it is Dallas at the Giants. Helpless.
All right. So check in tomorrow at noon for our NFC home game previews. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you again tomorrow.